What's going on YouTube? Coming at you from the beautiful view here in California. Just enjoying some of the nature vibes, coming at you with a couple little tips. This isn't going to be a crazy video. Just talking about how to stay young, how to remain healthy. Let's get into it. So first thing is with regard to vice. If you're anything like me, you had or have the mindset of trying to be perfect with your vice. I'm never going to drink alcohol again. I'm never going to have a candy bar again. I'm never going to take a hit of a joint again. Okay. And this mindset proved to be pretty destructive for me in my past. My guess is you have a similar experience. Okay. But a mentor of mine pointed out a very good idea that you actually will never completely get rid of vice. Granted, there might be, 1 in 1,000, 1 in 10,000 person who just doesn't have any vice and is really just on their stuff. That's great. But I think for the majority of people watching this, that just isn't the case. But what we can do is we can have it to where we get our vice down to where it's not as severe. Instead of drinking alcohol and smoking a bunch of cigarettes, we can work down to the point where we have some dark chocolate, some probiotic yogurt, some strawberries and blueberries mixed in a bowl. I don't know, I'm just brainstorming, but you get the idea. That's something like dark chocolate, probiotic yogurt, even ice cream maybe is something that it tastes good. It's kind of that guilty pleasure. You're having chocolate, so you can consider it a vice. But I'd much rather overdo it. I'd much rather overdo it on something like probiotic yogurt with chocolate, strawberries, and blueberries than to overdo it on alcohol or something worse. So that's the whole idea there with vice. Leave a comment if you agree, disagree, or maybe you have something to add or take away. Just a little bit of brainstorming there. But like I said, this isn't going to be a super long video. I'm going to briefly go over a couple other things, and then we'll cut it here. So next thing is going to be sprint training. So I'm going to link a book talking about the benefits of sprint training. They're pretty tremendous. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a doctor. I really don't know all of the benefits to sprint training off of the top of my head, and I'm not going to claim to know them. But at the same time, if you do take a look at this book, or I'll even link a couple podcasts in there too, you will find some tremendous benefit in it. It's going to do crazy things for your testosterone. It's really hard. It's one of the most difficult things I've ever done, but the benefits you'll experience if you really go all out with this is you'll feel amazing. And after an intense training session of doing sprints, there's just a certain mental clarity for the next 2 hours that you're going to feel. And it's incredible. Like I said, I don't claim to have all the information on that, but I will link a couple of resources down below. Last thing before we click off, very simple, guys, is going to be the sauna. If you spend 20 minutes in the sauna 4 times a week, it's going to decrease your chances of death by something like 40%. And a lot of that is linked to heart disease, heart attack, and stroke, which are obviously some of the big causes of death, specifically here in America. So do what you want with that information. Just pop it on for a quick video. Leave any comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Is there anything you would add? Heck, I'll probably end up making a video going more in depth about ways to stay healthy, ways to stay young. But on a hike here, just enjoying the nature. Thought I'd brainstorm some ideas for you guys, and hope I did add value to your mind. Hope I did add some value to your belief system. Again, if I did, make sure you leave that like, comment, subscribe. Oh, and as I climb off of this rock, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.